The Stoic Secret to Unshakable Peace in a world filled with constant noise, endless distractions, and unpredictable challenges. Finding true peace can seem impossible. We scroll through social media feeds that make us anxious, deal with difficult people who drain our energy, and worry about things completely beyond our control. Yet, thousands of years ago, ancient Greek and Roman philosophers discovered a profound secret that can transform how we experience life. Ups and downs. This secret belongs to a philosophy called Stoicism, and it holds the key to developing unshakable inner peace that no external circumstance can disturb. What makes peace so elusive? Before we explore the Stoic solution, let's understand why peace feels so hard to achieve. Most of us live our lives believing that our happiness and peace depend on external things going well. We think we'll be happy when we get that promotion, when our relationship improves, when our health gets better, or when the economy sticks. But here's the problem with this approach. We have very little control over most external circumstances. We can influence some things, but we cannot guarantee outcomes. This leaves us constantly vulnerable to disappointment, frustration, and anxiety. We're essentially giving away our power to be at peace to forces beyond our control. The Stoics recognize this fundamental flaw in how most people approach life, and they developed a revolutionary alternative: the foundation, the dichotomy of control. The cornerstone of Stoic wisdom is understanding what the ancient philosopher Epictetus called the dichotomy of control. This principle divides everything in life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot control. What can we control? Our thoughts, our decisions, our responses to situations, our values, and our efforts. These are the only things that are truly ours and within our power to influence directly. What can't we control? Other people's actions, natural disasters, economic conditions, our past, the future, and even many aspects of our own bodies and health. These external circumstances may affect us, but they are ultimately beyond our direct control. Here's where the magic happens. The Stoics discovered that peace comes not from controlling external circumstances, but from focusing entirely on what we can control while accepting what we cannot. A practice. How to apply this wisdom. Understanding the concept is one thing, but applying it in daily life is where real transformation occurs. Here's how you can start practicing this Stoic secret. Morning reflection. Start each day by reminding yourself of what you can and cannot control. Before checking your phone or diving into the day's tasks, take a moment to center yourself on your sphere of influence, the traffic test. The next time you're stuck in traffic, notice your natural reaction. Are you getting frustrated with something completely beyond your control? Instead, focus on what you can control. Your response, your breathing, how you use this time, or the music you listen to, difficult conversations. When dealing with challenging people, remember that you cannot control their words, attitudes, or behaviors. You can only control how you respond, what boundaries you set, and whether you choose to engage or walk away. News and social media. Limit consumption of news and social media that focuses on things beyond your control. Instead of spending hours worrying about global events you cannot influence, redirect that energy toward positive actions in your own community. The transformation. What changes when you apply this? People who master this Stoic principle experience a profound shift in their daily experience. Instead of feeling like victims of circumstance, they developed what we might call responsibility, the ability to choose their response regardless of external conditions. This doesn't mean becoming passive or indifferent. Stoics are often highly engaged in improving their communities and helping others. The difference is that they act from a place of inner stability rather than reactive emotion. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, several beautiful things happen. Reduced anxiety. Much of our worry comes from trying to manage outcomes we cannot guarantee. When you release this impossible burden, anxiety naturally decreases. Increased effectiveness. Energy previously wasted on frustration and worry can be redirected toward productive action in areas where you actually have influence. Better relationships. When you stop trying to control other people and instead focus on being the kind of person you want to be, your relationships naturally improve. Resilience. Difficult circumstances become opportunities to practice your response rather than sources of suffering. Common misconceptions. Some people worry that adopting this philosophy means becoming emotionally numb or giving up on their goals. This misunderstands Stoicism completely. Stoics experienced a full range of human emotions and pursue meaningful objectives with passion and dedication. The difference is that they don't stake their peace of mind on achieving specific outcomes. They focus on giving their best effort while remaining open to whatever results emerge. Starting your journey. You don't need to become a philosophy scholar to benefit from this ancient wisdom. Start small. When you feel frustrated today, ask yourself, is this something I can control or something I cannot control? If you can control it, take appropriate action. If you cannot control it, practice accepting it while focusing your energy elsewhere. Notice how this simple question begins to shift your experience. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, and you'll find yourself naturally more peaceful and resilient. The ultimate freedom. The Stoic secret to unshakable peace is not about controlling your external world. It is about mastering your internal world. When you truly understand and practice the dichotomy of control, you discover a freedom that no external circumstance can take away. This is the peace that ancient philosophers wrote about. The same peace available to you today. It doesn't require perfect conditions or lucky breaks. It only requires the wisdom to know the difference between what you can and cannot control, and the courage to live according to that knowledge. In a world that seems increasingly chaotic, this timeless wisdom offers a path to inner stability that remains unshaken no matter what storms may come.